Hey ACA, Executive Vice President Cody Burkham here with you on Friday, March 12th, and going to give you, I believe, our 7th installment of our Hats on the Hill update of the things that have been going on around the state capitol this week. And as you can see, I'm not in my truck this week. I'm back here in the office, so you don't have to worry about a steering wheel in front of me or anything like that. So we'll just jump right into it. It has been a good week here at the ACA and at the state capitol for the ACA policies that we've really been working hard on throughout the session to get passed, and made some great progress, some great steps. And so with that, our HB 1315 state meat inspection bill that we've been working on, that we've talked about every week so far in our Hats on the Hill series, finally made it through the Senate floor this past week. As you may remember, last week it was brought back from the Senate floor and re-referred back to committee for an amendment. And what that amendment did is it said that after USDA approves the state meat inspection program, that the program after 4 years will come back before the House and the Senate to be reevaluated and look at the funding and things like that, and how much money that this program is bringing back into the state coffers through general revenue and things like that. And so, like I mentioned last week, there were a couple senators that are really focused on the budgetary needs of Arkansas and the state budget, and they want to make sure that all programs, as much as possible, are self-sustaining, where it's not a draw on the general revenue of the state. And so this is the amendment they came up with, and we're fine with the amendment. We firmly believe that this program, once it gets up and running and established, will bring money back into the general revenue of Arkansas, and it will be a self-sustaining program, and will actually bring tax money into the general revenue above what it costs to put this program, develop this program, what it costs to put it on every year. So that amendment went right through the Senate Ag Committee Tuesday, March 9th, and then Senator Ricky Hill, who's been one of our great champions there at the Hill this year, held it for a day, and then it went on to the Senate floor March 11th, which was yesterday, and it passed by a vote of 34-0. So no dissenting votes on that bill, and we're so thankful to all the members of the Senate who supported that bill on the House floor, and also those members of the committee. They certainly asked some good, strong questions, and wanted to make sure that the program is done effectively and efficiently, and is serving our needs and the needs of the taxpayers of Arkansas. So while it took a little longer than what we would have liked to, we still appreciate all the support that we had there in the Senate. That bill will actually now go back to the House side, so that the House Ag Committee can take it up and concur in the Senate amendment. And I actually spoke with Representative DeInvolve, the main sponsor on the House side for this bill. I spoke with her yesterday evening, and she's assured me that they will take that up next Wednesday, and they will get that on through her committee and to the House floor next week as well. So hopefully by this time next week, I will be able to tell you that all steps have been done. It's back through the House and onto the governor's desk for his signature. And as soon as we get notification that the signature has been signed, or that the governor has signed that piece of legislation, we'll certainly let you know. We appreciate everybody that has helped us get to this point. Whether you're a member that has came in and testified, or spoken to your member of the House or Senate from your district about this piece of legislation, we want you to know that you have been vital in this effort. And we're not through yet. We still have a long ways to go as far as the next step. After this is approved by the governor, the department is going to have to hire somebody to oversee this program and write the rules and regulations to tie in with USDA to make sure that we get our matching funds through federal draws or whatever, through the federal system. So that'll be our next step after the governor signs it. So we're going to continue to stay engaged. We're not just going to get this piece of legislation passed, give it to the department and say, here you go, it's yours. No, we're going to make sure that we're partnered with them to make sure that the rules and regulations are as straightforward and as easy as possible, and the USDA will still approve those to make sure that we can partner with them. So once again, thank you for all your help, and if you've given help on this bill, we really appreciate it. Just one other bill I want to mention just real quick because they are such an issue here in Arkansas. HB 1636, once again, this is another bill by Representative Deanne Vaught. And this bill is dealing with feral hogs here in the state. As you may know, the Arkansas Cattlemen's Association has several members that sit on the Feral Hog Task Force Committee, and they are charged with looking at different ways to control the feral hog population and maybe not even control, but try to eradicate the feral hog problem here in Arkansas. Of course, we know that's a very tall order, trying to get that done. But this bill, HB 1636, clarifies several things within the state statutes dealing with feral hogs. One clarification is that if you are a landowner and you trap hogs on your place and you don't have any intention of moving those hogs off of your place, you don't have to kill them immediately. So say you caught a number of sows or small piglets and you wanted to feed those out for sausage or whatever the case may be, you can you could keep those hogs and feed them and stuff, and they don't have to be killed immediately like in the past. In the past, if you caught them, they had to be killed immediately no matter what. So as long as you don't intend to try to move those hogs, you don't have to kill them immediately under this legislation. However, you still are not able to move feral hogs in Arkansas, and I think that's a very big point to put out there. You're not supposed to move feral hogs in the state, and though we have, according to the Department of Agriculture and the Game and Fish, have had some problems with people trying to move feral hogs, and so what they had to do there, they imposed fines of up to $1,000 per hog. If you were caught moving hogs, you could face fines of up to $1,000 a hog. So folks, just don't do it. There really is no reason to be moving feral hogs. If you want to slaughter those pigs or whatever, there's other ways out there to do it. I just encourage you, don't try to move a hog. You're not going to get a permit for it. You're not going to be able to do it legally. In fact, they had to have a special statute within the state law for Tusk, the Razorback mascot, to actually be moved up and down the interstate. So you can't move feral hogs. There's no reason to, so don't do it. Don't want to see you get fined up to $1,000 per hog. One other piece that the bill did says that for any fees or fines that are collected through this, they go to the feral hog eradication program as well. So that's just another piece of legislation we thought was probably a good idea to tell you about and let you know what's being done on the feral hog issues. So with that, another couple things that I want to mention. We know that many of our producers here in Arkansas are still fighting the black-headed buzzard issue when it comes to the calf. I saw a Facebook post here just a little bit ago of a member up around the Batesville area that lost a calf, and we're still working on that for you, and we want you to know that we have not forgot it. If you've been to the area meetings, you might remember Mr. Robert Byrd, who is with USDA, and he is at these area meetings for your benefit, for you to be able to get your permits as fast as possible, get all the information filled out, and to take care of these black-headed buzzards and the problems there. So make sure, if you haven't made it to your area meetings, some of them may have already passed, but if you still have yours coming up, make sure you see Mr. Robert Byrd with the USDA. But we are still working with our congressional delegation to try to get this more issues handled up for you on that end. However, with the new administration, I will tell you it'll probably be a little tougher, a little taller order with those black-headed buzzards. But we have not forgot you. If you have any questions about that or who you need to contact, reach out to us here at the office. We'll be glad to get you in contact with somebody that can help you. Also, one other quick thing I want to tell everybody about. This doesn't really have to do with our business and legislation and policy, but we wanted to make it known anyway. We have recently, the ACA has recently partnered with an Arkansas-based insurance company called Liberty National, and they are, like I say, an Arkansas-owned company by a gentleman named Mr. Jason Everett, and here in Central Arkansas. And they are going to be taking over the accidental death and dismemberment benefit policy that all ACA members get. So you may remember in last year and for the past number of years, we've been with a company called American Income Life. But the board, actually the membership committee felt that it was best to move away from that company into this agreement with Liberty National, simply because it was an Arkansas-based company, and they were just very willing to work with us. One of the main ladies you're going to hear from, Miss Lisa Driggers. Her and her husband Jimmy are producers in Garland County. They've been members of the ACA for years, and we're really excited about this partnership, and it is a legitimate partnership. And so probably, I believe, next Thursday around 5:30, you're going to get a text on your phone. If we have your phone number, you're going to get a text on your phone from Liberty National. And that is legitimate. What you need to do is make sure that you fill out this little form, just simply giving them permission for them to contact you so they can get your information of who you would want your beneficiary to be, so should something happen to you and they have to file on this policy, God forbid. But are going to need that information. So we just wanted to pass that along to our members. We'll be doing some more stories and things like this in our ACB in the coming month or so about this new partnership. But it's a great company. It's a great benefit for our members. Unfortunately, we do have to file on it from time to time. So, it gives you a little bit of peace of mind knowing that this is out there for you. So be on the lookout for that. Liberty National, great company and a great partnership. We're excited to start this journey with them. So with that, gone a little overtime here, but it's been a great week here at the ACA. Our area spring conferences are going great. We're seeing great crowds. If yours is coming up, please let us know that you're coming, and then come on out. And even if you forget and can't let us know you're coming, come on out anyway. We'll have plenty of food for you. So we're going to be in Fayetteville, Clarksville, and Monticello this next week. Looking forward to having great meetings there. Look forward to seeing you all down the road. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next week.